So here we are, the last week of the Australian vlog. We start in Bundaberg, the southern tip of the Great Barrier Reef. We spent the night here before we set off the next day, very early, to get on the catamaran to go and see the Barrier Reef. Wait for this catamaran trip. We had no idea what was in store for us. This was me trying to get from one place to another on the deck. It was so rough, I absolutely could not stand up. At last, 2 hours later. Our first activity was a walk around the beautiful Lady Musgrave Island. We saw lots of birds, some of them nesting on the ground. We had to stay on the paths. Our second activity was a glass bottom boat trip around the coral reef. It was a little bit disappointing, but wait for what came next. We went snorkeling. Now I have to admit this isn't actually my footage, but I did get this close to a turtle. He was just amazing, such a holiday highlight. Back on the catamaran. So the next day we started heading south again towards Brisbane, and our flight home we stopped off for a coffee, and this fellow was very cheeky. So locally these are called bin chickens, but of course they're Australian white ibis, and they're really rather lovely. They're very gentle. And then we stayed the night in Gympie and went to this gold mining and historical museum, which was absolutely great. Can you hear the school children in the background? They were panning for gold outside. I got to ring the old fire bell and see some lovely old cars and lots of memorabilia. And this old classroom. Oh yes, I got locked in jail. Dinner in the town centre, and then on the road again the next day. I am obsessed with pokeballs right now. So many beautiful beaches. Here's yet another one. Brighton, getting nearer to Brisbane, last few days. this. We're not going left to right. We're going in front. And then we might swing round. Get out of it. I'm gonna get you. We saw wild kangaroos here, but I was just so entranced by them I forgot to film them. But the mosquitoes were man-eating. Thankfully, we found a really kind fisherman who gave us a quick spray of his repellent. Time to hand the hire car back and make the long, long journey home. That lovely light is the sunrise. And we get home and see Alfie. Hey, gonna come and say hi to me? I'm recording him. Oh no, he wants Daddy. Alfie boy, hello. And here we are, all ready for Christmas. That was such a wonderful time we had in Australia, and spending it with Rose and Michael was just so special. When we got home, it all seemed a little bit dull. It was nice to see Alfie, and Audrey eventually forgave me for leaving her for 3 weeks. But she's had a great time with all our friends. Both animals and the fish had a lot of love. So, on to Christmas. And looking forward to seeing Michael and Rose come here next year. So, until next time, have fun.